Hey everyone, in this lecture we will see how can we generate token using Java. Let me open the IDE. This is a fresh project, so here we need to define all the classes, controller and services which will help us to generate token. First let me create the packages. This is controller and this one service and one more DTO. First we will create one DTO to accept request. So here we will have token request, and here we will have two fields, public string using username and public string password. And you can create these variables as private, then you can generate get setters, but let me keep it as public. One more DTO, that will be token response, and it will have one field, public string JWT, and one controller, that will be token controller, and those basic annotations. First one, REST controller, which act as a controller, and second one, request mapping, that is token, and one method, public string generate token. So this will accept one body, that will be token request. So request body and class token request. Let's annotate this one as post mapping, because we are sending body in the response, and name as generate token. So let me create one service, that is token service, and here let me annotate this class as service, and one method, that is generate token. This method will accept token request as input parameter, and from request we will fetch username and then password, and we will use this username and password to generate the token. So if you want to know how to generate username and password for a user, then please take a look of previous video where I have elaborate how to create user and how to generate username and password. So to generate token we will use OauthClient, and we will feed those details to OauthClient to generate the token. So let me copy this piece of code. okay, so this one auth. So it is asking for add movement dependency, so let me add. And this one, yes, Apache, this one we need to add. So in POM you can see, yes, we have added this dependency. So this one Apache OauthClient. Let me go back again, import the classes, and now we have to add those token request URL, grant type, client ID, client secret, and username. So first let me go to the Ory console. This is console.ory.sh, and from here I will copy all those details. So to generate token we need to use this URL, that is token. Let me copy this one, and let me create a string token URL, and client ID. Let me copy this one using Postman. So in previous lecture we have already used this client ID and client token to generate the token. So same client ID and client secret we will use here. In your production this client secret will be hidden, it is not public, so keep in mind. So this is client secret. Let me add here. Client ID, okay, Java convention, and then we need so username password we will give from here, that is okay. So in order to generate a token using username password, so grant type we need to use as client credentials. Keep in mind, this is a token URL which we copy from the Ory, and we have some error. Let me see. Okay, we need to add those exception signature. Let me add. So now we are ready, and let me see why we are seeing this error. Okay, request is already defined in the scope. Okay, fine. So let me do this one, OauthClient request. Okay, now everything seems fine, and let me go back there. In the controller class I will inject this service in controller class with auto void annotation, private token service, token 7, that's it. So now here we need to give this request to this token service class. So token service dot generate token and this request, and it is returning a string, so here we can add return keyword, and we need to add the exception to the method, and it seems we are ready. Let me give one port number according to our need. So let me do server dot port equal to 8282, and let me run this application. So it is very simple to generate access token using Java. So application is starting, we can wait. Yeah, it is started. Let me open Postman to hit this service. So okay, I will create one package here. I will give name as integration with Java, and one request I will add here that will hit the REST API, HTTP localhost 8282, the port number which we gave this web service, and then token. Let me copy the signature and then slash generate token. And in body we need to provide user and password. So username is let me copy from the previous request. So username, okay, here we were using client. Okay, so as I remember in previous lecture we were using username as Rahul and password was this one. So let me this API and see. Okay, so we successfully generated token using Java code. So you can see this is our token, and this token is coming from here, this token service, and this token service is talking with the Ory. So we just gave this token URL and client ID, client secret, and then you already know about the scope. We in previous lectures we already talk about the scope. So this is all about to generate token using Java.